Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Welcome to my Chanel. Hi, I'm Fash Fab. You can call me Fash. Y'all, it's Sunday. It's time for Sips and Spoilers. This is for the month of June. Also, the tea. I'm spoiling everything. I'm going to spill the tea. I'm going to tell you all about it. This is a collab with Mountain Girl Christine. Go over and check her channel out, pretty please. And yeah, go over and check us out on IG. You can check me out, Fash Fab. Or you can check Mountain Girl Christine out over there, and we're going to show you what books we're reading each month. And let's get into this book. I'm super excited. Okay, so the tea for this month, let's get this out of the way, is the Limonada. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. We as in Christine and I, use Plum Deluxe. It's a monthly subscription. I think it's like it's around $12, $13 a month. You get a tea and it's loose tea. And you also get a little sample. And then you get a card in the tea that tells you all about the tea. I will leave a link down below. It's not affiliated, nothing like that. It's just, that's where we get our tea, and you can enjoy drinking the tea that we are drinking for each month as we read and spoil the book. So let's get into the book. The book this month was Butcher and the Blackbird by Brynne Weaver. Girl. Okay, so there is Rowan and Sloane. Rowan is called the Boston Butcher. Sloane is called the Weaver. I don't know why that was so hard to spit out. Anyway, she's also called, he comes up with a pet nickname for her, aka the Blackbird. Okay, how they meet is they both are serial unalivers. Sloane is stuck in this cage with an unalived body, and it's full of magnets. She's been there 3 days, and she's stuck in this cage. The butcher, aka Rowan, shows up and realizes that this deceased person and, this girl is in this cage. He came to unalive the person that she just unalived. Well, what they are is a vigilante. Think of Dexter. This is a Dexter. So they are serial unalivers that go and unalive other serial unalivers. I wish we could say the word on YouTube, but we're not allowed to unless we, want to go to the YouTube principal's office, and I don't want to go today. Anywhoosies, so bear with me. That's how they meet. Well, after they meet and he lets her out of the cage, hey, let's go for lunch. After, being stuck in a cage for 3 days with maggots and all the other things, let's go eat some lunch. So that's what they do. They kind of decide that they kind of like each other, like there's a spark there, but they're not acting on it yet. Because later on in the book, about a year later, they decide to play a game, as if we're Jigsaw or something. Anywhoosies, Butcher comes up with this idea to play this game with the Blackbird they pick a certain serial unaliver, and the first person to go unalive this serial unaliver wins the game. And this game becomes an annual game, like I said, because they just keep, playing this game once a year. At this game is the only time that they see each other, because they live miles apart. Like, they each live on the other end of the United States. So they each have a best friend that knows exactly what they are doing. The best friends just chit chat, about it as if it's another day in the office. So during the 4th year, this is when everything picks up. Sloane gets severely hurt during this unaliving game contest, and Butcher decides that she needs to see a doctor. So instead of take her to a normal hospital, to a normal doctor, I got a friend. Butcher has a friend. He takes Sloane, Blackbird, to this doctor, gets her all patched up, all the things. Well, this 4th year is the first time that they ever became romantically intimate, became a couple per se. The spice is there, the smut is there. There's not a whole lot of it, which I'm kind of excited about it. But the banter, girl, the banter, oh dear Lord. So during the final showdown, they are at a gentleman's house who is also a serial unaliver, and he has made them dinner. there is a reference to cookies and cream, ice cream, in this book. It has ruined cookies and cream ice cream for me. But basically, this serial unaliver has cooked his prey, human prey, to serve to Butcher and the Blackbird. Well, he thought it was a normal rump roast that you get at the farm. And she figured it out before he did. But he was always like all 3/4 of the plate in before he was not picking up on what she was putting down, because she was dropping some hints on, dude, do not take another bite. Do not take another. Like, she was trying to prevent him from eating this unalived human. Anyway, long story short, the guy that has cooked him dinner is no longer breathing. Anyway, he has a butler. Oh yeah, so did I mention that the great chef that Butcher and the Blackbird was after is rich and has a butler who doesn't speak because of a lobotomy. So they decide that taking David home as if he was a stray cat, because Butcher is also a chef. He opens a restaurant called The Butcher and the Blackbird. How fitting. Anywhoosies, so the butler, David, goes home with the butcher. They open this restaurant. Everything is good. All is well. They're happy together. Sloan and Rowan are living their best life as a couple. And then all of a sudden, Sloan shows up to the restaurant and Butcher is like, we can't do this anymore. Like, basically breaks up with her. She's super hurt. So she goes home. She calls her bestie, the bestie that knows exactly what they're doing. Like, the whole Dexter knows exactly what they're doing. Anywhoosies, and the bestie's like, something's not right. You need to look into this before you just pack your crap and leave, right? Well, she's like, okay. So she gets on the security cameras at the restaurant and realizes that David, the butler, dishwasher, employee of Rowan, the butcher, has Rowan, the butcher, at gunpoint. So she started to put 2 and 2 together that this is what's happening. So she goes back to the restaurant, plays up this big old scene that she is so upset and she is so mad, and you're going to listen to me. I am not leaving until you hear me out and all my feelings. Long story short, they unalive David. But this is a trilogy series. It's a 3-part series, and this is book 1. I loved this book because the banter in this book was everything. It was just like another day in the office, but we're just talking about, plucking orbs and people's eyeballs and unaliving things and how we do it as if it's, oh, hey, did you hear this new skill? Let me know what you think about this book. Have you read this book? If you read this book for anything, I say the banter. Also, I will leave some links down below of the Blackbird merch. Yes, they have Blackbird merch. Some of the links down below are affiliated links. So if you click on those links, they do go out to help the channel. The tea is fabulous. Don't forget to go check out Plum Deluxe for the tea. And go check out Mountain Girl Christine. Go check her channel out and see what she has to say about the spoilers. Anywho, y'all, hype a girl out, which means down in the comments section, swipe left, press hype, follow the prompts, and it hypes your girl out. Like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It should let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. I will see you in my next video. Toodles!